To get a better insight on this topic, we decided to interview a couple people to see what they thought was the problem. Sports.
Definitely, yeah. Like we have equipment, but like we don't have a team, or like we don't have enough players like when we have tournaments. So definitely, yeah, we have limitations.
Has there been?
Because we don't have the sports teams here that other schools do, and we don't have the best equipment to use during lunch when we're playing around.
Yeah, I don't have enough time to like travel to another school and play sports. And when I was traveling, I was like falling behind on work that I had to do. So I really didn't have time.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to go to a different school and try to play. I tried to do that last year. Pretty hard.
I'd like to see more equipment around here, and more people participating in like the tournaments sports club creates.
Better sports equipment.
I think being physically active is of utmost importance. There are a lot of studies and research out there that correlates being physically fit to doing better in your academics classes, having more focus, getting better sleep, and also having better mental health as well. So the benefits of being physically active, they recommend 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week and 75 minutes of vigorous exercise. So I think it's super important.
Do you see it?
I'm not sure what methods can be made. I think the best thing to do is to get a group of students, kind of like you guys, to give the teachers feedback, to meet with Dr. Batzel, to maybe meet with some district people, and maybe even state people, and find out why only, 0 classes of PE are needed to graduate. So that surprises me, because other states have a semester or a full year or 2 years or 3 years or even 4 years, I believe, that are required to graduate.
Well, it sounds like you guys have already tried some avenues for that, including the participatory budgeting, which I know I heard a lot of students saying that they were going to be voting for. I know you're working also with Mrs. Martin and Sports Club. You might consider doing some fundraising, like something fun. I know you guys have been doing tournaments, and I'm not sure if the money goes into more equipment. So that's a good strategy. Let's see. Support My Club is always a good one. And then even just maybe letting teachers know or families know like what kinds of equipment you guys need. Like, do you need cones? Do you need a soccer net? We can communicate that through like Instagram and Facebook, and we could even get donations from parents and community. Every time I go to Target, I pick up either a volleyball or a Gaga pit ball or a soccer ball. So that's like I try to always remember to pick up a ball when I'm out at Target.
Yeah, participation of sports.
So the limitations are probably financial. Obviously, you guys are on that. I think that sometimes our equipment that we do get, like I know that I bought volleyballs and soccer balls and basketballs, and sometimes they go flat, or sometimes like they just get their skin worn off, and then we have old equipment that's kind of old and not really usable. So like maybe a better system for holding on to the equipment, like where to put it, like maybe even a spot outside where the equipment goes, because maybe students would be more apt to put it away if it were outside and they didn't have to come in and put it in here, because we just have that bin. So maybe if we had a nicer place to store the equipment, it would last longer.
So we decided to start Sports Club. Not only does this help us create tournaments and help people be more physically active, but it will also help us unify the school one step at a time.
Bless you. Come on, Jimmy, get the shot.
With the help of Support My Club, PB, and other sources of income, we were able to help the community outside of bioscience and inside of bioscience. towards the end of the year, we've managed to get hundreds of dollars worth of sports equipments, from soccer nets to balls to volleyball nets. We have way more than what we started with, and it was all thanks to the people who helped grow our community, which is the students, teachers, and the stakeholders such as you guys. Students have a genuine interest in playing sports and being physically active. There are limitations, but it's nothing that we bioscience students cannot fight against.
Let's hear about science.
Kind of like I said in the last question, a lot of change happens from students. And even though they think that they might not have the power to change, if they have a passion for something and they want to work with adults and be part of the change, I really think that they can, but they just need to advocate for themselves and reach out.
All right, thank you.
Students who want to pursue this STF in the future will have this legacy document that outlines all the things they need to do in school, contact information, and much more. As a reflection, we as an STF group feel like we could have done more. Reliability, responsibility, and communication held us back from achieving greater things than what we've already done. We can't wait to see what's next.